Welcome to the social space, everybody. I failed today to make Andrew laugh before we came on the air, right
I didn't
before.
even think about that.
Oh,
So-
no,
Yeah.
you had him laughing.
He was laughing a minute ago, but I can't say why. This is the social space. I'm Chris Horgan. That's Jackie Hager. That's Andrew Bell. This is Dr. Donny Lee, and we are going to talk to him in just a moment. But we have business that we have to take care of because we have to thank our tremendous sponsors
Yeah.
that help bring this show to you and let us have fun every single week. So thank you to our friends at 4 Stars Auto Ranch
Yes.
in Henrietta, Texas, and very many other locations now. Our good friends at the Falls Truck Center, News Channel 6, and Town Square Media all could not do this show without you. So thank
That's
you,
true.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Jackie has a new segment that is coming up this week, and you've got some amazing facts.
We do.
We'll come up with a good name for it
Yes.
at some point. But Jackie, just take it away.
Well, you know, I don't know if you guys have heard about the Lifelong Learning Center. It's about to kick off its programs for the fall, and you join by becoming a member. And the membership is extremely low to get access, I think, to over 300 programs. But the reason I say that, in a couple of days on this Tuesday, on September the 12th, if you've not met the new President Dr. Stacy Haney, she's going to be at the Lifelong Learning Center giving a presentation at 10 a.m.
Oh, cool.
So, gosh, you should show up. And then also at noon on that same day, they're going to do another class right behind it called The Water of Life, where Steve Sauslin will discuss the history, are you ready, of whiskey.
Wait,
There
when
you
is that?
go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, it's at noon, Andrew.
Oh my.
No, Bobby, wouldn't you love to know?
I would love to, but do yourself a favor and take the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe get an Uber.
Yes.
True, but
Yeah.
then right after that, a couple of days later, like on this Thursday, Dave Nelson will do a presentation on the power of prayer. We could all use that, and he'll share a story of an incident that occurred during World War II. And
wow.
so I'm excited about that one.
Wow.
And then there's a free concert coming up on October 24th through the Lifelong Learning Center that you'll hear more about. But Texoma Gives was so successful. My goodness, it's overwhelming how unbelievably grateful this community is.
It is awesome.
Unbelievable.
It's awesome.
And then last thing, Empty Bowls is coming up on October the 11th. They're going to be a guest today, so I'm excited about that.
I love it. This Jackie News Break brought to you by Hager Communications. Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Maybe we'll call it Jackie's Calendar. Maybe
Yeah. Oh, I
that's
don't-
what we'll call it. Jackie's Community Calendar.
There we go.
Brought to you by Hager Communications.
There we go.
All right, that was fun. Dr. Lee, you still awake over there?
I'm still here.
All right, good.
I'm still here.
All right.
right.
Okay, so first of all, welcome.
Thank
we are
you.
thrilled to have you. It's his first time, so guys, be nice.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
kidding. It's me. So tell me, tell everybody who you are and what you do, and just if they don't know already.
Yeah, I'm a career educator. You know, I started out as actually a teacher, special education teacher, and a coach. My first job was in Longview, Texas.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I owe everything I have because of a teacher and a counselor. And I was a disenfranchised youth, in trouble all the time, didn't care anything about school. And I ended up having a great math teacher that took me under their wing, and a counselor later on that really showed me, really just gave me hope. I never had hope before, moved around a lot, and you know, I took that inspiration, went to a junior college because my grades were real bad at first, and you know, graduated from Stephen F. Austin, long story short, and got into education because of some teacher mentors.
We're really glad you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really glad you did.
And
Yeah.
so that's kind of
Wow.
a synopsis, and then just kind of worked my way through, moved around a little bit to Longview and Palestine and Bullard, the Tyler area, and I came here from the Houston area, and almost a year ago today,
Yeah.
I've been at Wichita Falls.
The top dog in the Wichita Falls ISD.
Yes.
There you go.
We love
It's-
that. That's
yeah.
great.
It's wild how fast time flies and
Yes.
stuff. A lot of conversation about the new high schools. Can you kind of give us an update about those?
Yes, absolutely, and they are amazing if you've driven by either side, west or east. And the top two questions I get are they on time? Are they going to open? And they are on time, actually. Memorial, the one on the west side, is scheduled to open up in February. That doesn't mean that we get to move into it with the students, but that's when we get the keys and can start moving in the furniture and the fixtures and the equipment. So we're excited about that. And then Legacy on the east side will open in May.
Okay.
And so after
Got
that
it.
point in time, we'll have all the community come out, different groups, and do open houses and tours and all those exciting things. So They're on time. We're actually a little bit under budget compared to what we have with our contingency money. And we finally got a plan that's moving in place for our athletics portion, which is all the fields on site of Memorial and Legacy. Previously, we had a problem with securing that funding because of escalation and the things that happened after COVID. But we are moving forward with getting Proposition B, which is all the athletic fields on the ground and above, to go open at the same time as the new high school. So it's going to be an amazing scene once everything opens next summer.
And they started their construction around the same time, but the big difference I understand is the dirt work that had to be done on the one out by the highway, by 287.
Yeah, Legacy.
Legacy,
Yes.
because that was a very uneven set of land.
That's right. It had a lot of excavation to do.
Right.
And so they're a couple months behind Memorial, but they'll be done in May.
Oh yeah, that's good. Ready for school.
Well, we've heard nothing but great things. We hope that you're enjoying Wichita Falls. But, you know, we thought we'd end this segment by you telling us what have been some of those special moments throughout this first year.
Yeah. When I thought about that, you know, every morning I would say, I answer it like this. Every single morning I start my day at campuses, opening car doors and seeing kids. And so that keeps my focus on why I'm here. You know, my purpose is to ensure that kids have great access to education and equal opportunities. And sometimes you can lose focus if you're not, you know, if you're sitting in your office all day. So I'm on campuses all the time, talking with teachers, talking with staff, seeing kids, hearing the needs, hearing the wants, and those are the bright moments. It's being with the teachers and being with my team and trying to problem solve, and I'm a fixer, and building teams together and say, here's what our purpose is. The main thing is the main thing, which is academic achievement, and here's how we're going to get there together. And so that's the main issue for me, has been the brightest spot, is seeing those faces every single day and saying, that's why I'm here.
Man, well, we wish you nothing but the best of luck as you
you.
navigate this year and get those two high school open in, I guess, August of 2024.
Yes.
And start those new memories and a new way.
New traditions.
Yeah, new traditions.
A year from right now, I'll be looking forward to coming right back on here telling you how.
Well,
you're
we'll get some
always-
pictures,
yeah.
video, and we'll show them off.
That's
You're
right.
always welcome
Thank
on
you.
the social space to catch
Appreciate
us
it.
up on what's going on,
Thank
and
you.
we're just glad you've made Wichita Falls your home. And here's to a safe and academic year. I know academics are hot on your list to make
much
sure that
so.
those reading levels keep coming up.
Yes.
So,
We've installed a new reading curriculum at the elementary with 3 campuses, because reading levels across the state, as everyone knows, has been way down since COVID. You know, homeschool. So we've implemented new reading curriculum. We'll implement it at 5 more campuses next year in order to all work together, moving towards a common goal of improving reading comprehension.
That is
That's
awesome.
awesome.
perfect.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We wish you
Appreciate
nothing
it.
but the best.
Thank
Thanks
y'all
so
for
much.
having me.
All right, don't go away. More social space right after this.
At 4 Stars Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, we take pleasure in the simple things, like an easy, no-hassle buying experience, simple, transparent pricing, and the smile on the face of another lifelong customer. And with the largest volume of cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, the only thing that won't be simple is choosing which one you want to drive home. When it comes to finding your next vehicle, the choice is simple. 4 Stars Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
It's the season at 4 Stars.
My name is Colby Pistacco. I'm your locally born and raised Medicare expert. Medicare can be confusing, but helping seniors find the right health insurance is what I do best. That's the Pistacco way.
More personal, more thoughtful, more trusted.
Welcome back to the social space, everybody. Clapping. I was successful in getting Andrew to laugh before we came back on this time. All I have to do is look at him and laugh, and he starts laughing. It's great. Okay, I'm Chris. That's Jackie. That's Andrew.
Yes.
This is David O'Neill. Welcome.
Howdy.
He's the executive director of the Wichita Falls Area
Yes,
Food
he
Bank.
is.
Awesome.
In full transparency, I'm on the board for the food bank.
In full
and have been.
transparency, I love them.
In full transparency, we love everybody.
Yes.
You got
Full
anything?
transparency. My girls worked there a couple
There
of
we
weeks
go.
ago.
All
Yes.
volunteers.
We love it.
Yeah, so we're all involved in the food bank.
It's
Yes.
the one envelope that comes in. I never just put to the side. We write the check.
I always read it to make sure as a board member that we're sending the right
Yeah.
message out. And we are
Yes.
every time.
Good.
Okay, so tell us what I already exposed everything about what you, tell us about your role with the food bank and how it came about. How's that?
My role at the food bank, I was retired and I started to volunteer because I needed something to do, and a job came open, and I started working there as a director of philanthropy
Right.
because we were looking to build a new building, still
Yep.
are.
Yes.
And then that transitioned into being the CEO
That's
back in
awesome.
December. So
Yeah, that's awesome. So you-
glad to be in the role. And Act 2 is even more fun than Act 1
Oh.
because you get to give back directly
Yeah.
to people that need us.
uh-huh.
So I want to talk about an event that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's an annual event with you guys, and it's called Empty Bowls, and it's on October the 11th, which is right around the corner.
It is.
But you guys have kind of changed it up a little bit this year. Talk to us how Empty Bowls is different this year.
It's different this year in that there's going to be a time difference. It's going to start at 4:30
Okay.
and go till 7, as opposed to it being a lunch function. And what we believe that will do is that'll open it up for teachers, that'll then
Yeah.
open it up to professionals and people getting off work around 5 to where they can come and they can have a relaxing evening, because we're going to have the Ken Nelson Trio there to have some,
Oh, cool.
some music. We're going to have some wine and wine tasting, and not to mention bowls of soup from very good restaurants here in town,
Uh-huh.
and desserts.
Okay.
So it's going to be a really
But they
nice
don't
afternoon
have to
and
show up
evening.
at 4:30.
No.
You can come
not at all.
anytime.
They can come,
with
Come and go.
that.
Come and go. Absolutely.
Ah, so soup, dessert, bowls,
Bowls,
Music,
music.
Sounds
wine.
like good.
Let's
wine.
go.
What else?
the history of whiskey.
Yeah,
Well, that may be next year. We'll
Maybe so.
check it
Well,
out.
yeah, we'll get that
Maybe-
guy
maybe
to
next
come
year.
out.
now it's
Yeah.
always been at the Museum and Art Center, correct?
That's correct. And it still
Okay.
will be there at the Museum and Art Center. We have a great relationship with MSU,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
with Steve Hilton and the work that he does in getting all of these artists together. We're going to have 20 to 25 to 30 local artists that are making bowls for
Okay.
us.
Wow.
So a ticket will not only get you all of that we said before, but you can also pick out your individual bowl and take home with you.
This is incredible. This sounds
cool.
like so much fun.
No,
It
go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, David, I know tickets aren't out yet, but they're soon to be
Uh-huh.
on sale. Can you tell where we get them and that sort of
Yeah,
thing?
we hope to have them out around the week of the 18th
Okay.
of September.
Okay.
But check all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, you name them all, except for MySpace. I don't think we have a MySpace account.
I bet we did. I bet the food bank had one at one
we
point.
probably did, but we won't have anything on MySpace.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
I know that United Market Street has always been your premier sponsor, and gosh, do we not love United Market Street? You have a co-premier
We do.
sponsor this year with 4 Stars Auto Ranch.
We're so happy.
Yeah, I was excited that they stepped up
Yeah.
and to do this because they believe in that. Now, the money that you raise for this event, what do you guys do with this money?
That money goes directly to the Wichita Falls Area Food Bank,
Okay.
so that we can provide food and services to those neighbors in need, those that are
Yeah.
hungry. And we serve over 180 different partner programs and agencies within a 12-county wide area.
Wow.
So it takes a lot of community support throughout that area in order to feed all of those that are in need.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing with hunger is it's a daily occurrence.
Yeah.
It isn't something that just you meet at one time and it goes away. So we're constantly at work telling our story, looking for people that have like minds in order to help people feed.
I'm still, though, my heart always goes to the Power Pack program that you have. Can you kind of tell us, the audience, what the Power Pack program is?
Yeah, the Power Pack program, they're a set of bags that we distribute to local schools within that 12-county area. And they have supplemental food to get kids through the weekend, because
Okay.
kids aged 3 through 18, they can be in school, they can have free and reduced lunch, but over the weekend, there's a significant number of children that don't have enough food to eat over the weekend. And that impacts their mental health, it impacts their work that they do when they come back on Monday morning.
Yep.
And their performance in the classroom. So we distributed last year over 56,000 bags within our 12 county area.
Yep.
So it's a significant program, and there's a lot of children that really, really need that sustenance.
It's
Chris,
very
you're on the
important.
board. What does being on the board mean to you?
It's a fantastic thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I get to go to food distributions as a volunteer and really see the work we do, and it's a great board. I've been on a lot of boards, and I've been on a lot of boards that disagreed a lot about a lot of things. This board's very much together in the mission, in our goals, and everywhere we want to go. And I just love the fact that they think forward, and they're looking to the future. We've looked at what we've done. We've got a good budget system now. Financially, we're pretty stable, but the need continues to grow. So we're financially stable right now, but we've got to continue to push forward so we can meet the need, because it went way up during COVID, and it stayed there. It hasn't dropped.
Yeah.
The amount of people getting food is still almost at COVID levels.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, our mobile pantries, of which we have 9 here in the community, the number of families are up 35% year over year. The number of families that we're serving there. So the need is not only elevated, it continues to rise.
Yeah.
So your ticket to go to Empty Bowls is really a
It's
great,
crucial.
worthwhile,
Yeah.
crucial
It's a great
ticket.
way to get involved, absolutely.
All right, so tickets are coming up soon. Any United Market Street. Check your social media. The event, I believe, is on October the 11th. All right.
4:30 at the
And an
museum.
evening event this
MSU.
year.
Yeah, that's
And the
right.
first person that you're going to see when you walk through the door is me.
Please still come.
Whatever. We'll have a selfie station. And no, I'm kidding. It will be me, but yeah, no selfie station. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll selfie. David, thank you so
Yes.
much. Best
Thank
of
you.
luck with
Thank you,
everything.
David.
Thanks
We
for having
appreciate
me.
what you
Yes.
do too. All right, we'll be back with more social space after this. Clap, we clap.
4 incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Town Square Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with News Talk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Town Square Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the Social Space.
This is a problem. That grind, that click, that constant leak. Whatever it is, you heard it last year, and you probably put it on your to-do list. Ah, the famous to-do list. Well, that list gets long, and so do the days. But your AC still needs a tune-up. You could wait for that first triple-digit degree day.
We're talking about consecutive days of triple-digit heat.
Or you could call
James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. This is Laura.
Hey Laura, good to see you again. We don't like 102-degree weather, but we're climbing the ladder. We don't prefer hanging out in the crawl space, but we're down there chasing the lead. And we don't like when your AC has problems, but we like to fix them. James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
Welcome back to the social space, everybody. Yay! It's actually the city space
That's
now,
right.
because we're going to talk for just a minute, because City Council this last week approved the budget for 23-24. Yay. So that's good news.
Yes.
There are a lot of things in it, clearly. But one of the really cool parts about it is $10 million is being invested and kind of set aside for capital improvement projects. So that'll be buildings, it'll be sewer rehab. I mean, there's things that are in that that'll help the city, not just this year, but down the line. They don't have to use that money in this next fiscal year. They can use some of it, they can save it. I mean, the city reserves, I think it might have been last year. We had a water tower at Beverly and Loop 11 that was 100 plus years old that was literally starting to fall apart. And it provides the pressure for like the north side of the city And maybe Shepherd, I don't know if it's the same one that pushes that, but they had to replace, it was a $7 million project to replace that thing. I mean, that's not cheap. That's unbudgeted money.
Yeah.
So the city's got to put some aside every year to have some reserves when we have something like that. Because I don't know what we'd have done if that, 100-year-old water tower fell over. We'd lose water pressure to that side. They'd have to buy pumps and have to figure out a way around it. But it's stuff like that. So the budget looks good. You can see it at wichitafallstx.gov. There's a big thing down at the bottom of the homepage next to a dollar bill that's all split up that tells you where each of your tax dollars is split into.
Okay.
And clearly the biggest one, 51% of it, goes to our first responders, fire department, police department, because they take care of us, and that's an expensive arm of the city, if you will, 2 arms.
Yeah.
It is the 2 arms. But yeah, so you can get that breakdown at wichitafallstx.gov, and of course it got passed by council in what might have been the quietest budget passing known to man.
Wow.
It just went through. But they got an extra 2 or 3 weeks this year to look at the budget. Normally it's like a 500-page document, and city council, can you go through a 500-page document of spreadsheets? It's boring, and it's no. So they gave them extra time to get questions answered and everything else, and I think it made a difference. So very proud of that.
Well, good.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Now, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you next week. All right, clap everybody. Okay, clap.
Yeah, so I'm a finalist for the Remodeler's Advantage Impact Award. Do I deserve it? Well, deserve is a strong word. Yes.
Axis Construction, how can I help you? I'm sorry, he's currently in a meeting right now. Can I take a message?
Yeah, we've got a great team. I love everybody here. I like to give them freedom to do their best work and space. I like to encourage and support them so that they can do everything that they want to do.
Working with Jeremy has been, you want me to say a word or just, he's creative, tall, courageous, and bold. Jeremy is ambitious, a very tall leader. What's that say?
This is like kind of out of my comfort zone. Y'all probably didn't catch any of this.
We're rolling.
Oh.
I can't read that one.
Yeah, I'm humble. I'm like the most humble guy I know. Anybody wants to argue with me, they're wrong.
Humble.
He's a thoughtful boss, lets us get our work done, gives us our space, little distractions.
Johnny, that really hurt.
To get the best work done in a day, I need complete silence and no distractions. And sometimes that could be difficult working around Jeremy. Other than that, I love it.
RA, on a serious note, thank you so much for nominating me as an Impact Award finalist. To my friends at Velocity, you challenge and encourage me, and I appreciate you more than you know. And to our team at Axis Construction, you inspire me to be better every day. Thank you.
Fields are plenty, far as the eye can see. Rivers wide, rushing to the sea. Mountains high, reaching to the sky. This land we love, America. From the coastlines of New England to the Carolina Straits, from the East Kentucky rivers to the California sand, from the prairies of Montana to the Mississippi Delta, this land we love, America. Oh, this land we love, where eagles fly above. This land we love, America. Oh, this land we